In Module 10, we'll show you the most common NFT scams, why you must be aware of them, how they work, and ways to avoid them. Before starting with these scam types, it is essential to know that NFTs are one of the riskiest assets to invest your money in. Not just because your NFT could be worth $0 in a matter of weeks, but also because you will expose yourself to getting scammed since you will be transacting and minting tokens constantly. Let me put you in perspective. In a centralized identity like a bank, there are hundreds of security blocks before anyone can steal your money. And even if they do, you can still contact the bank to freeze your account. What about cryptocurrencies? You can invest in a cryptocurrency, but if the cryptocurrency creators decide to send their token value to zero and run away with your cash, they are only taking the money you invested and not your whole portfolio. With NFTs, if you get scammed, there isn't a centralized bank where you can freeze your assets, and you might not lose one investment. You can lose your entire portfolio. Holders must be extra careful, especially if they hold any flagship asset, as over $30 million worth of NFTs were stolen from the top NFT projects in the past year. This is why we consider NFTs one of the riskiest assets. For that, we have put together the most common scams you can find in the NFT space. The scams are as innovative as the blockchain, with scammers adapting their tricks to this new environment. Every now and then, we see new scam trends in NFTs. These trends come and go, with some scam types staying indefinitely dependent on what works and what doesn't. How does this work? First, they use a legitimate service like Pre-mint, a platform that gathers wallet addresses to make their project look legit. And sometimes they even make requirements such as you must hold a Moonbirds NFT to enter. When the minting day comes, they create a low-effort website with just a connect wallet button and a mint button. What would happen if you click that mint button? The smart contract running in the backend of this website will trigger a series of codes, and one of them says drain NFTs. Yes, literally, it says drain NFTs. This code will scan through your wallet and determine the most expensive NFT sitting in your wallet via OpenSea's API. Then a MetaMask pop-up should open asking you to confirm the transaction. This is where you have to be careful, since this pop-up will let you know if the transaction you are about to sign is malicious or not. At first glance, you won't notice any difference after confirming the malicious pop-up, but in fact, you have just approved the draining of a whole collection of NFTs from your wallet. Most people keep clicking the confirm button afterwards, without realizing that with each click, another collection gets drained from your wallet. And boom! You lost your expensive Moonbird worth thousands of dollars. Later in this course, we will go in depth on how these scams work and safety tips so you can avoid them. As we mentioned, the NFT market tends to shift trends dependent on its state. And when everything is doing great, scammers must change their game plan and work on a high-effort scam project. If the project succeeds, they can walk out with millions of dollars. Rug projects consist of creating a legit-looking project, great artwork, good roadmap, and a stacked team at times, great marketing, and thousands of community members backing it up. Essentially, all this takes months of work to get executed smoothly. But how are you getting scammed? Let's take Pixelmon as an example. This was a very promising and ambitious project with a Pokemon-looking game in the metaverse. With a 10,000 unit collection, their mint price was 3 ETH, which at the time was worth around $9,000. But the catch here was that no actual game was coming for this project. It was all hype and fake promises. But unfortunately, everyone became aware of this after roughly 8,000 people minted one of these, totaling $70 million. And unlike slow rug pulls, there are also traditional rug pulls, which are more cold-blooded. Essentially, you mint a project just like any other. But this time around, after the project mints out, funds are immediately transferred to be later cashed out. And all the project socials like Twitter and Discord get erased, which is a widespread tactic to prevent authorities from being able to track the project founders. So now you have a meaningless NFT sitting on your wallet worth $0. One clear example of this is the Frosty's NFT. Right after they finished minting 8,888 units, the developers deleted all social media accounts, banking $1.3 million. It remains unknown whether the investors will ever get back their money. Most likely not. There are many ways to identify a rug pull project. First, you need to ask yourself, is the team revealing their identity? If not, why? Are they hiding something? What is the team background? Are they a bunch of inexperienced folks? Or do they have experience in project management, marketing, execution, or any other valuable skill? Are the project goals realistic and obtainable in the short or mid term? If the answer to these questions is no, or you can even answer them, you most likely want to avoid purchasing an NFT from these projects. Remember, you're trusting your money to a project in which you don't know who the founders are or their background. Previously, we discussed the importance of using Discord, but at the same time, you have to stay safe when using it. One of the main tactics scammers use is Discord DM scams. This scam consists of sending a malicious message to the members of a Discord server community, targeting newer people in the space. Most of the times, you will get messages from profiles pretending to be a moderator to help you mint their NFT. And with this comes malicious links to get you to connect your wallet and drain your NFTs. A security measure to avoid this from happening to you is go to Discord's user settings, head over to the privacy and safety option, and toggle off allow direct messages from server members. This works when joining new servers, but if you have entered other servers before doing this, make sure to go to the server, and for this example, we will use the Compass server. Right-click the server icon and click Privacy Settings, and then toggle off allow direct messages from Discord members. Another common scam you will find yourself with is hacked Discord servers. Now, there are many ways an individual can hack a server, and the primary purpose of doing this is to infiltrate into the admin roles to post malicious links so people get their NFTs stolen. Let's see how this works. You're sitting in Discord chatting, and out of nowhere, a staff member posts an announcement that could be something like this: bonus sale, last chance to get your NFT. Or the team has decided to do a public stealth mint. Or scammers even do a stealth drop, where they claim to increase the supply by 1,000 units, like in this example. Your inner FOMO, or fear of missing out, kicks in and you try to mint as fast as possible because of the limited amount of the stealth mint. And bam, when you check your wallet for your newly minted NFT, all your other NFTs are now gone. This is why most project founders always claim they will never do a stealth mint or a bonus sale. To avoid falling for this scam, some of the most common signs are the following. Number one is random minting announcements without any previous anticipation. Number two is the link to the mint page is different than the project's website. An example of this is compass.org/mint, which is the fake one, versus compass.art/mint, which would be the real one. A third sign is clown or warning reactions, or even no reactions on the announcement's post, especially if other posts have hundreds of reactions. And the last one is chat channels like general chat, holders chat, or even voice chats are shut down with no apparent reason. Always check the project's social media before interacting with any links if you encounter one of these signs. Usually, if a project's Discord gets compromised, they will announce it on their Twitter account to inform their community. This leads us to the following scam type, which is fake OpenSea collections. Until now, we have seen multiple scams and ways to avoid them. Some are more complex than others, but fake OpenSea collections is one of the easiest to avoid. But despite being an easy to avoid scam tactic, folks continue to fall for it. This leads us to the following question: how can you spot a fake collection? Say you're interested in buying an NFT. You go to OpenSea and search for it. But once you do, you will find 3 or 4 collections with the same name and picture. So how do you spot the real one? We will see 4 aspects you can look for to find the correct project. You can find the official links in the project's Twitter bio or their Discord server, typically in the official links channel. This way you can use the right links. Always check the token amount matches the project you're considering purchasing. One way to do this is by going to the project's website and reading through the project's description. Most of the times, fake projects have a different token amount than the actual project. You know how social medias like Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter tend to have a verified badge on any official account? OpenSea used the same method to differentiate real projects from fake ones. This way, when using a tool like Compass, you can validate you're looking at the right project. And last but not least, you should always look at the sales volume. Projects in demand usually have thousands of sales, which translates into significant amounts of ETH traded. Typically, fake projects have a few sales from people who didn't realize they were buying an NFT from the wrong collection. So always double check before making any decision.